I do that video now because I know, like every year, people already struggle and miss their New Year resolutions. This is exactly when you can see who really wants something and who has simply set out to do something. We want a lot of things, from time to time more and more, and happiness comes often as a second place. We want it now, not in 3 days or a week or even later. We want it now. Not only social media thrills us the way it is, also the technology and other companies do that. You can get everything you want with just one click away on your fingertips. Why should we use this mindset just with things like food, clothes, or even dates with real human? And why not use it for every scenario in life? It is nowadays normal that we always think there is someone better waiting because the list is never ending, and only when we have lost one person do we realize that it was the one. But you shouldn't forget that by then it is usually too late. This video is about goals and mindset, how we get things done with motivation and discipline. If you never heard of it, just Google it later, and it's called late gratification. We all know how not only social media but many more websites and apps reduce our attention span shorter and shorter, even shorter than the attention span of a goldfish. These are precisely the times when each and every one of us can blossom to the highest level of performance. At a time where everyone is consuming, you almost have to produce. Not only the TikTok ban, will it even make easier for you if more and more people switch to alternative platforms. Now, only the will and motivation is counting. No matter what others say, the only thing that counts is your motivation and the will within you. Motivation from outside is in many cases just for the short term. As soon as it comes from the inside, nothing should be able to stop you, and with that I really mean nothing. I already reached one very big financial goal of mine. It was to reach the $10,000 mark in 2024 with my investing portfolio. If I add my cryptos and my saving accounts to it, I already exceeded my goals and my financial situation. In addition to that, I got out of debt, and I'm very happy about that as well. And you should do that as well, because it's also a form of investing, and the interest on top of that will decrease your overall performance. There are a lot of things in life that are a marathon and not a sprint, and to achieve that in 1 year is something I just don't want to talk down. There are even more financial goals for this year, but let us speak about that a little bit later. In comparison, for the private goals, it was almost like every year to go to places where I was never before and travel slowly through the world. This is also just 3 to 4 times per year possible, but it's still better than doing nothing in that direction. One more point is doing sports because of health is also very important. Without a clear mind and health, you are not able to work and be productive. And second of all, you would exchange all your hard-earned money for your health. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Educate in being curious to learn especially new skills, getting better with your existing skills, and learning new languages. For that, I can just speak about myself, but I try to read a lot of books, learn with an app new languages like Duolingo, and it's not sponsored, watch a lot of other videos and podcasts about, for example, video editing or building a website. But all of these goals are smart goals, like not just reading a book, it is something like reading 20 to 30 pages per week, going 2 to 3 times per week into the gym. You don't get disappointed if you miss one session, and don't fall into the trap like, I didn't go to the gym yesterday, why should I go today? And you will get a momentum on that, and it is the worst if it goes the wrong direction. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your inner voice against you is always the loudest. For that reason, you can treat yourself like somebody else. I mean that you can just act like a friend of yours is in the same situation as you are at the moment, and act like you just want to help your friend. You will immediately see that the fires get out of the situation and you handle it better and nicer. In addition, I committed completely with my goals, and you should do the same. Goals should always be smart. So if you are committed, there will be nothing in its way to reach that goal. So how do I commit? I do not just write it down anywhere where I can see it every day. I announce it into my channel to make it public and as well speak about it with just one person which I really trust. So it is not just an idea in my head. I try to put it out into the real world. With the new year, is it a perfect reason to get things done? Every one of us has New Year's resolution, but are we able to manage them this time? Or is it just a plan, like going to the gym, and after a month we will start to get excuses for that? Or, for example, you want to do a diet and the yo-yo effect, in which you get food attacks, comes very quickly. Everyone is different and there is not one solution for everyone. But what if you can eat something as well? Things, for example, you really like, and the rest of the time it is not a diet anymore, it is a lifestyle. Because you search for good food with a lot of proteins and create recipes which you love and taste insane. Who do you think can hold it up for a longer period of time? The person with a strict diet or the person who can sometimes eat a chocolate bar if they want to? Let that sink in. I want to give you an example and hopefully you will understand what I'm meaning by that. My goal is to invest around $10,000 to $12,000 per year and create the best videos as possible. What does this mean? I have a goal I can control, and an uncontrollable goal would be to say I want to have 125k subscribers on YouTube this year. I can't decide that, can I? But instead of complaining, I can put out the best possible videos and improve every day. Let me just summarize a couple of key steps here. It is a great time to start whatever we put into our minds. Everyone has individual goals, and if you have goals, just have goals which you can influence by yourself. Invest a certain amount, have a certain amount on the side, like for an emergency. Look after your health. For that you need to do sports, read, but read things you are really interested in. Learn a new language or an instrument, expand your skills in general, allocate and manage time well, be curious about everything and improve with that overall. Create habits which gets into lifestyle instead just of a period of time. A lot of people do a lot of mistakes. Why are people not even starting? Because they have the fear of failure, a lack of discipline, starting to procrastinate, have self-doubt, poor time management or negative mindset. Not even that, but there is even more. And if you don't believe me, let me tell you that in short, there could be lack of resources. You could be too comfortable in your comfort zone. You could have unclear goals, so you don't know where to start and what to do. In nowadays world we have a lot of external distractions like social media, relationships, and it's as well important to spend time with your friends and family. But you should know, if you want to do something, you have to do that, and if you finish that, you have all the time in the world. You could be overwhelmed by tasks and you want to have to do everything perfect. The struggle is as well, if you do too much things, there could be the possibility to burn out. And if you have lack of passion, the possibility to burn out is even higher. So you should know why you are doing things. And please do me that favor, don't judge others if you don't want to be judged. And never compare yourself with others. Everyone is the creator of their own lives. You have to choose what you want to do with your life. For that reason, just do it. For the last part, I want to speak about my goals 225 to have a clear commitment. Here is what I am aiming for. Like I mentioned, I want to invest $10,000 to $12,000 per year. I have one additional thing, and that is to extend my crypto investments. I just want to invest really small amounts into crypto, not huge, but it's a step in the right direction for diversifying my portfolio. And I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but I want to do that. For that reason, I am doing that. I want to grow my emergency fund. For that, I am aiming contribute around $500 to $1,000 per month to have it just at the side for an emergency. I want to upload one video per week, and here's consistency the key. I want to improve and get better and aiming for that. The next point is post regularly shorts. I put out for my long form content shorts. I can't tell you things if I'm not doing that myself. Exercise 2 to 3 times per week. And as well, reading 15 to 30 pages weekly about topics which I really like. It could be a business book or an investment book. It doesn't matter. It is just to expand my knowledge. I usually never drink or smoke, so this would be to change my lifestyle. For that reason, that is not a point. But I try to eat even cleaner most of the time. That means a lot of veggies, fruits and protein. It won't be perfect, but I want to as well enjoying life because life is too short. I think a great mix and be 80 to 90% clean over all the time would be a deal which I really want to commit. Remember, with discipline you can create something truly beautiful. I just want to add 2 more things. I think in the future the whole movie about science fiction and technology will be in the real world one day, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to invest into them. For that reason I make my research and try to figure it out. I don't want to work my whole life for somebody else, and I don't want to work 24/7 for myself. I just want to do something which I really love. And what I love is to have a big why in life, and my why is to help other people. I don't know exactly how I'm able to do that, but what I know is if I have enough money, I'm more likely to hire people, to educate them in building something. And if I build something, I can save up my friends and my family and be happy for the rest of my life. And I would as well regret it if I didn't even start. And with that, guys, don't listen to anyone. And as well, don't listen to me. Just do things which you really like and love and want to do. Take action. Don't just sit at home and wait. Nobody will come and save you. You have to save yourself. And with that, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.